What's going on, guys? This is your Reef. This is an update on the 200-gallon JEBAO Reef tank. So far, everything has been doing great. I have been winning the battle when it comes to the cyanobacteria. But I did break down and use the Clean, and I guess it helped. It does look better, a little better, especially the area, like I said, it was stemming from. But as you can see, it's still a bit there, but it is dying off. So I just used the Clean like a day or two ago. And the sand bed is pretty decent. A lot of the rock is good. And the corals are doing amazing. And as you can see, the fish, they're loving it right now. So as I was saying on the last video, that I said something about the Kessel, the A150 Kessels. And there was a guy selling them for extremely cheap. So I just bought them. I had out of there 15K ocean blue, and I bought them for about like 60 bucks. And the thing is that, I mean, even if I chose to sell them a piece for 70 bucks a piece, I'll make my money back twice. But with that being said, I chose to put them on the tank just to add a little bit more of a diagonal color to it. Because I'm gonna show you, like say on this bonsai, you can see, well, I'm not sure if this is a bonsai. Actually, it's another coral that looks just like a bonsai. It may be that one, but I call it a bonsai. So with that being said, as you can see up under at the bottom here, that little area where it's getting a little white, that's where light is not hitting it. But as you can see now, there is a little light coming in on it. So that's from one of those AL150s, and right now I do have it rigged just to angle it there. I will fix that, and don't care, don't worry about that. But anyway, with that being said, let's get you back. All right, the corals did respond pretty decent to them. They love it. They love the light. If you look at behind the bonsai, you can see my silly string acro, watermelon silly string or something like that, and the polyps are all out flexing, and that's pretty decent as well. I did change my PP20 from the wave pulse mode. I put it on the else mode, so now it's a continuous flow. It could be another reason why that coral is looking much better. But like I said, all the corals are doing great, and I'm gonna try to give you guys a before and after of majority of these corals, of these pieces, the SPS pieces for the most part, and probably a few of the LPS pieces. But anyway, like I said, all the corals are doing great, and I'm using those Kessels. I'm only running them at the same amount as I run the metal highlights. So it's about 5 hours a day, from like 12 to 5:15. So like I said, right at about 5 hours a day, a little more. And that's all I'm gonna run them at. I was gonna use them for like some moonlight, but of course these are not the ones that you can adjust. Now I did hook a dimmer up to it. Let me see. I don't have the dimmer around, but I did hook a dimmer up to it, and it did work, but it made like a funny noise. So I took the dimmer off. I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, like I said, I'm using those just for, I guess, supplement lighting, as well as to get that 14K look of the tank. See, as you can see, it's more whiter or crisp now. So that was a plus. And like I said, the deal was just too good to pass up. Appreciate it, Reef girl, because you didn't want to tell me to go get them, and I did. So anyway, everything else so far is doing great. The skimmer is doing good. The Refugium area is growing pretty decent. Now cyano has started to pick up down here. I'm not sure why, but I might end up putting a smaller power head down here. I should have been did that, now that I think about it. But I should have put a small power head, but I will now. It's probably about 25 gallons, I'm sure. It goes pretty far back, but that little one blue damsel that I have in here. But anyway, my Southern tang, yellow tangs. I'm still considering adding those two flame angels, because I just feel like that add a lot of personality and color to the tank. I did see some red cardinals. I probably get like 6 red cardinals to make like a little schooling fish, but the cardinals are just so passive, and I have a pretty aggressive tank, especially with the damsels that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damsels, and those clownfish as well. So that's not gonna work for pretty much for cardinals. I have one cardinal actually, and as you can see, he stays hidden. But he eats. He comes out when it's eating time. So with that being said, this is True Reef, and I'll catch you guys.